now, is that culture actually established for the river goddess as they claimed, or is it for their own personal gain, for the personal gain of some people? Imagine when a family has to pay 40 million naira just to prevent the bodies of their deceased who were drowned in the water from being buried by the riverside. 40 million naira is not a small money. I bring you updates on the incident that happened this week concerning what happened to Nollywood actors that went to shoot a movie at Adanma River. Recall that these actors who went to shoot a movie, The Other Side of Life, to be produced by Adanma boarded a boat that took them to the set. While they were coming back from the set, their boat collided with another boat. Before this incident happened, there were 12 of them in the boat, and none of them were wearing life jackets. So when it happened, all of them went into the river. Initially, it was reported that 7 of them were rescued, then 2 bodies were recovered, and 3 of them were missing. 2 sound engineers and 1 makeup artist. So the bodies that were recovered were that of Junior Pope, Nemeka Odumodo, who was a popular Nollywood actor, and one other guy. So later, it was reported that the Marine Police has recovered the rest of the body. So the first update that I have brought to you is the situation surrounding Junior Pope's demise. First of all, when they brought the body out of the water, the man who was recording everything said that he was gone. He was the one that announced that he was gone. And the question that everybody was asking is, how did he know that he was gone? Was there any doctor to confirm that he was gone? Or was it just something that he just did by himself, somebody who is not experienced? How did he know that he was gone? He also said that they took him to the morgue. From that particular place, they took him to the morgue. Now people ask question, why did you take him to the morgue straight instead of taking him to the hospital? So at the morgue, the mortician told them that this man is still alive. Now instead of them to take him straight to the hospital since he's still alive, according to him, they took him to the native doctor, by the riverside to perform ritual. According to them, that they have to appease the river goddess so that his life will come back to him. There, the native doctor told them to take him to the hospital. From the native doctor's place now, they took him to the hospital where the doctors tried their best, but they couldn't do anything anymore because at that time, I guess, he was no more, because of so much delay. It's very, very painful. Another update that I have brought you is about Abigail. So Abigail's body has been recovered, and the people of Annam, or the people that are responsible for the river, say that according to their culture, anybody that is drowned in that water, or anybody that passed away in the course of being drowned in that water, has to be buried by the riverside. Or if the person is not buried by the riverside, the person has to bring some money, and some item for sacrifice to the river goddess before the person can now be taken to, their families or his or her family to be buried. Do you understand? And this same culture applies to all of them that passed away in that particular river. So, and now the case of Abigail Frederick is that Abigail Frederick had been buried by the riverside. Her family was not able to provide for the things that they demanded for the sacrifice. They said it's going to be 2 cows and many other items. So I wonder what kind of culture is this, that someone who is from another state entirely, because this girl Abigail is from Akwa Ibom state, that someone who is entirely from another state will not come and observe the culture of another, particular place, a stranger, you understand? So I don't know what kind of culture is that, and I don't know what the government is doing about it, because I believe that the government has the right to regulate all these laws. So, but right now, because the family is not able to provide for what was needed for the sacrifice, Abigail had been buried by the riverside. And I don't know what will be the fate, whether when the family is ready to provide for the things for the ritual, whether her body is going to be exhumed and taken back to her father's house. I don't know what is going to happen, or she's going to remain there. How is that place comfortable for rest? I don't know. Oh God. So the same thing applies to Junior Pope. Yes, Junior Pope is also, they are also dragging that Junior Pope is going to be buried by the riverside. In Junior Pope's case, they say that if his people don't want him to be buried by the riverside, then they have to bring certain amounts, which is up to 40 million naira. Is this really a culture, or is it that some people are just sitting in some certain positions, imposing these laws on the people just to extort money from the people? Imagine 40 million naira. Do you understand? So I think the government should step in and regulate all these things so that it doesn't have to be a problem to the people. I believe that river is a thing that was created by God, and everybody is free to use whatever that God created. You understand? Nobody should be kept in bondage about certain things. Like, look at what happened to Junior Pope. Because of the fear of what the river goddess was going to do, they didn't take him to the hospital. Instead, they took him to the riverside to perform rituals to appease the river goddess. In there and there, they just sacrificed his life. So another thing is that one of the survivors, TC virus or TC Okafor, he survived it, right? So he came out to tell us what actually happened before he went to that river, that he went to consult some priest that is responsible for the river. So there he was told what to do. When he came to the river, he did some sacrifices with Fanta. He got money, he shared to the people that were there. He said he performed the ritual that he was supposed to perform before he would before he would enter the water. When they were on the water again, that he was pouring Fanta into the river, to appease whatever spirit that was around, and he was also ringing his bell according to the instruction of the priest that he met. But then the Shark Nation, who is a comedian, said that he was not supposed to do that. That is not everybody that has the right to do sacrifice there. You understand? So that he did the wrong thing. The bell that he was ringing, it was on their market day. That market day, he was not supposed to ring any bell on that river. You understand? So the Fanta that he was pouring, he has no right to pour that Fanta inside there. That he was the one that provoked the river god, that whatever spirit that was there, that kind of thing. Me, Florence, I don't know anything. I don't know. All I know is that all power belongs to God. If you're on the river, you should just submit yourself to the creator of the whole universe. That is my own belief. But then they know whatever they believe in, they respect it and all that. So this particular man, as if he knows what that is involved in that, he was saying that he did the wrong thing. So another thing is that they are accusing TC virus, for causing the accident that happened. First accusation was by that Shark Nation, accusing him of pouring that Fanta there and provoking the river goddess and the ringing bell on the market day, which was not the day that they were supposed to ring bell. Another accusation was by the the rider of that boat, the rider said that TC virus stood up in the boat and was blocking his view. And he was the reason why he didn't see the boat coming, the boat that they collided with. For the police summoned TC virus, but he didn't go because he was near death and his body was still shaking. So I guess they gave him the time. But according to the police, they are still going to take him for questioning. Meanwhile, that boat rider had been arrested, and I think he should be arrested. You understand? Because the way he was speeding, he should have answers to give. So another update is that the producer Adanma, look, she surrendered herself, like she submitted herself to the police. Yeah, because she also has questions to answer. Why did she not provide life jacket to these people? And the police has said that they will still summon all the crew members, all of them who were rescued, like they will be summoned for questioning. So the update I'm bothered so much about is about this burial thing. How could they bury these people by the riverside? I mean, how do you see this culture? Is that culture actually established for the river goddess as they claimed? Or is it for their own personal gain, for the personal gain of some people? Imagine when a family has to pay 40 million naira just to prevent the bodies of their deceased who were drowned in the water from being buried by the riverside. 40 million naira is not a small money. So my dear people, I don't know what to think about all these things. Please, whatever you think, leave your comment in the comment section. In case you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe for more updates on this particular topic and other trending topics that will come in the future. Also, click on the bell icon so that you can easily access my upcoming posts. Like, share my video if you really like it. Thank you so much. I will see you in my next video. God bless you. Bye-bye. Bye.